The view high above our broadcast in Los Angeles. Greetings, everyone. The NBA on 2K Sports. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. Clearly is a special talent, and his resume shows it. Thank you. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Mason is out there with Oladipo. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Sexton in a two-guard. And for Los Angeles, outside the wings are George and Leonard. Marcus Morris is out there with Montrezl Harrell, and it's Preston in at the one spot. And both teams tonight, Greg, can go deep into their benches. It seems like a growing trend.
Yeah, I think teams are digging deeper more than ever before, and even getting into two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys.
Hey, Greg, we've got an update regarding MP. He'll be making a well-deserved appearance in the three-point contest at All-Star Weekend.
Well, that competition just heated up. It's an exciting chance for him to show off his accuracy and let the world know just how lights out he can be.
To the middle. And what a play, just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Here's Mason. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Marcus Morris picks one up there. The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And Mason drops them both. Now Leonard. Really played well against Sacramento in his last outing. "13 feet away." The rebound by Mason. Past the arc, and he gets it to go. No problem on the three from Mason. Mason's got 5 points so far.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. Last time they came together was in Dallas, where they fell to the Mavericks.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Same type of effort. They can expect a similar result here.
Here's Preston. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Pass to Mason. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. He's got 7.
And the all-around game of Doncic, not just a scorer, but a great dime dropper as well. Notices his open teammates quickly.
Leonard on the wing, guarded by Oladipo. 5 to shoot. And nothing is falling for him right now.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Now, here is George. He's coming off a 37-point game against Sacramento.
Yeah, and his scoring's going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Yeah, he's averaging 80% from the line, and he has been as steady as they come at the strike.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, and of course, Marcus with a twin brother, Markeith, went to college together, played in the pros together. You'll have a hard time finding a closer pair of siblings.
The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Mason with him. George picks him up. Doncic outside. Mason inside the line, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. So for Dallas, their last game, a win against the Nuggets.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he's there at 71 from the line this season, probably below where you'd like to see him.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Terry's checked in.
And coming up, Montrezl Harrell said he patterned his game after the All-Star Zach Randolph. Zebo was undersized on paper but was strong as an ox and found angles to finish.
Here is Mason, coming off a solid outing against Denver. Just 5 to shoot. Doncic outside. From deep three-point range, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Clippers trail by 5. Here's Preston. He kicks to Harrell. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. George passes to Preston. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And like the great Zebo, Montrezl Harrell might be undersized on paper, but Craig, that 7'4" wingspan levels the playing court.
Not to mention his leaping ability. Harrell's more of a dunker, quite honestly, but he also displays that soft touch inside.
And the pass to Leonard. Terry grabs the board.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Here's Mason. Misses in close. Clippers trail by 5. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Leonard, the bounce pass. Passes it to Preston. Rejected by Mason. Outside, Sexton. Shot's good from Mason. And that's 11 points for Jay.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Los Angeles calls timeout. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
Pass to George. Inside, Harrell. That falls. Nice speed that time from George.
He gets really excited about finishing through contact.
Here he goes. Shot's good from Mason. Mason's got 13.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Leonard, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Yeah, I feel for him right now, guys. He's much better than this 1-for-4 start. He just needs to relax a little bit out there and let that game come around to him.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 5. Harrell trying to free himself up, and Leonard gets it to go.
Oh, you see the touch inside from Leonard does a little bit of everything for this basketball team.
Mason for 3. Can't hit that one. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Harrell kicks to George. And it's blocked by Mason. To the inside, Sexton. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Clippers trail by 5. Outside Leonard. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Los Angeles has gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. George, that's a two-pointer, and he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
To the paint. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Preston gets the bucket.
Well, you see the improvement in terms of high-level playmaking, a great understanding of all the offensive scheme that Kawhi Leonard possesses.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Sexton grabs the board. Mavericks leading by 4. Dallas moving the ball around. Mason dishes to Oladipo. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Preston passes to Harrell. Pass to Preston. The pass to George. A three-pointer off the mark.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Well, Sexton's confidence growing now, knocking it down from the three-point line. That's big.
George with the ball. Guarded now by Sexton. George, no good. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Out of bounds, the Clippers take. Making substitutions here. Clippers trail by 9. Powell with it. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Passes it to Zubac. Will it go? It's rebounded by Dallas. Mason's got his 6th rebound on the night. Dinwiddie kicks to Mason. Out to Hardaway. Pass to Mason. Over in the corner, Doncic. Now Mason. 6 on the shot clock. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
Pass to Zubac. And here is Powell. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Bucket is good.
Used to shooting through contact. I think every big man gets that kind of treatment. Dedmon, nice finish.
Down low. Here's Mason. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Preston passes to Powell. Pass to Zubac. Now Powell lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Doncic. 1:25 left here in the opening quarter. Mason kicks to Doncic. On the wing, Hardaway. Inside, here's Dinwiddie, and he uses the glass on the lane. And the Mavericks lead by 13.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Preston. Guarded by Doncic. Preston can't hit. And it's Mason with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Back to Doncic. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
His first personal foul.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
That free throw good from Doncic.
And during that second year in the league, Luka Doncic took the leap, averaging 28, 9, and 9, looking like the European version of LeBron James.
Dinwiddie covering. To the right side. Here's Preston. Guarded by Doncic. Preston can't hit.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Mason for three. And they get it back. Hardaway from outside. To beat the quad. Count it! He caught it!
That's how you do it. Stay patient, wait for the opportunity, and boom.
That's exactly how you want to close out the quarter, too, with some confidence.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Mavericks lead by 19. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a comfortable margin for the Mavericks here, guys.
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the floor for Dallas, Mason is out there with Powell. Then it's Green. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Jay in that last matchup against the Nuggets put on a show. He finished with 66 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Passes to Zubac. Here's Preston. Dinwiddie covering. Mavericks with the rebound. Mason's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Dinwiddie dishes to Powell. They kick it out to Green. Mason against Zubac. Here's Green. It's hauled in by Zubac. The Clippers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Well, we know Zubac can eat up space inside, Brent. Great job of securing rebounds.
Yeah, obviously, if he was playing starter minutes or anywhere approaching 30 minutes, Zubac is going to be in double figures, ripping down both offensive and defensive things on the glass. What's impressed me about him, though, is he's got great hands on the inside and has now become a very viable role target.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Mavericks.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
It also feels like they just got into a great rhythm from the three-point line right away in the game.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Kennard's checked in. Zubac finds Kennard. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Dinwiddie. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And we're seeing players, Brett, rise from deeper than ever before. You were a pretty good shooter. What was your maximum range?
Wow, Kevin, that's a great question. I wasn't allowed to shoot where it is that I could shoot from, so we won't get into that. But, yeah, guys are coming into the league more equipped, and it's because they're seeing that happen with players like Steph Curry, players like Trae Young, who are making that shot more and more effective, Damian Lillard, and now they're practicing those shots, and they're more efficient with them. So there's a reason why guys like the deep ball, and it's getting deeper.
Kicks it to Dedmon. At the top of the key, Powell. Sinks that one from the post.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
To the middle, here's Mason, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Dinwiddie covering. Powell down low. Powell on him. The shot by Powell, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Back to Hardaway. Some nice passing here by Dallas. It's Powell on the wing. He's guarded by Fournier. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Hardaway passes to Mason. And he jams it with authority.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Pass to Powell. To the inside. Here's Zubac. He can't hit that time. Excellent D there from Mason. Dallas with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
Spencer Dinwiddie.
Dinwiddie's got 3 assists now in this one. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. They get it back. Zubac kicks to Dedmon. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Powell. Shot's good by Dedmon. Dedmon's got his second bucket.
And loving the confidence. Just rise and be free. And you know you can do this.
There's something to be said about knowing yourself. It allows him to shoot and shoot comfortably, even with taller defenders out there.
Here's Dinwiddie. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here.
Shooting for Dallas, Spencer Dinwiddie.
The first one falls.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Hardaway. And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. Clippers shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively here. Leonard on the wing. He's guarded by Fournier. And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Already such a complete offensive player, yet every year Kawhi Leonard develops his handle just a little bit more.
Going inside. Powell, the pass to Mason. To the paint, here's Fournier, and the powerful one-handed slam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Back to George. Outside Leonard. Jacks up a 3. A shot's good on the assist by George. Leonard's got 9 points.
This is where all the extra hours of practice come into play. Leonard couldn't be more in sync on that catch and shoot.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Dinwiddie against Kennard. Connects from 3-point range. Leonard's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Sexton working the ball to a teammate. That's what you want to see from him.
Los Angeles has gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Into the lane. Snatched up. Tries yet again. That one no good. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Fournier with the ball. Now guarded by Harrell. Rebounded. Powell kicks to Mason. Not this time. The Clippers have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Now Kennard. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Shot clock at 6. Leonard against Powell. Leonard with the bucket.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Inside, here's Mason. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
It really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
George against Sexton. And George, here we go. And they recover it. Second chance shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Such a versatile offensive threat. Morris draws his fair share of fouls.
And at this point of the year, what's the main thing you think Brent, a head coach, has to do to keep his team focused for the second half of the season?
Well, again, keeping guys in great physical shape. So a balance of playing in the games and getting minutes, but also getting on the practice court, which is interesting after coming out of the pandemic season. Kevin, a lot of teams just didn't find any practice time. And this year, if you get back to the regular season schedule, there's ample time to be on the floor. How do you manage that practice time, and how do you manage the rest for guys, active rest on those days off to be ready for the game?
Great. Up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back to the action after this word. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
The team leaders, George and Leonard, are the wings. Harrell is out there with Marcus Morris. And it's Preston in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Leonard the pass to George. Off target from outside. And it's Mason with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Dishes to Doncic. Mason up top. Sexton on the wing. Dallas moving the ball around. Doncic trying to get open. Yes, that goes in. Powell's got his first points in this one. The Clippers' shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has taken some heat in recent years. He says people get so caught up in what other folks think. I'm Paul George. I don't care to be anybody else. I am who I am. You love it or you don't. Simple as that. Guys, with his play on the floor, he has answered all of his critics.
He's certainly playing at an elite level. EA, thank you. Leonard, no luck.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
To the middle. To halt the run. The rebound by Mason. Mason's got rebound number 15 here tonight.
Might be time for the coaching staff to bust out a play for him to get going. 0 for 4 to start the half.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
That's his first personal foul.
The Clippers have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Dallas has gone 6 of 12 from outside, a very nice 50% mark, shooting the three ball well. Here is Mason. He's got 44. Here's Oladipo. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Leonard inside, guarded by Oladipo. And the rejection by Mason. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Can they get it? And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his third.
So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Sexton. And to jam it in.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
And it's good off the back of the rim and in. George has got his second bucket of the night.
And Paul George ready to shoot as soon as he caught it. Quick release there.
And we all know what George brings offensively. But it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Kennard, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And then for Dallas. Fournier's checked in for Victor Oladipo. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Doncic. And with Paul George and his defense, Greg, you almost forget how great of an impact it makes.
He just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy could be considered for the Defensive Player of the Year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that end of the floor. And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And his performance today, guys, is really a thing of beauty. A triple-double for him today.
Kennard on the wing. He's guarded by Fournier. Outside for George. Offline with his 3. The Mavericks have gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on. Again, what an avalanche. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Kennard against Dinwiddie. Outside Leonard for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
Dinwiddie kicks to Mason. Driving inside. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his 7th assist here tonight. LA's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Powell against Kennard. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Montrezl Harrell. And Norman Powell subbed in for Marcus Morris. Here is Mason. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Pass to Sexton. Mason looking around. Down low. That's tipped. Stolen by Zubac. Leonard the pass to Kennard. George. And it's George finishing it off.
Yeah, Paul George will take those opportunities anytime he can get them. A nice dunk there.
To the inside. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Well, he's leading everyone in points right now. His teammates keep feeding him the ball, and he keeps delivering.
Zubac against Powell. There's the pass to George. Shot clock at 5. Kennard for 3. The rebound by Mason. Mason's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Fournier passes to Mason. Shoots over Powell. Kennard with the rebound. Clippers shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. He feeds it to George. Over Sexton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, with Paul George, it's pretty awesome. You get the whole package. You get great scoring. You get good playmaking and rebounding. You get a defender with active hands. And there's a lot of things about Paul George that can elevate everything you do to have great team success.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Terry's checked in, and it's Green in for Fournier. To the middle. Here's Mason. Getman with the block.
We've got to respect the wingspan that time of Dwayne on that end. Look, you go up like that and you're a dead man.
And so here is Dallas. Down low. And it's Green with the jam.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Dinwiddie against George. Powell with it. 6 to shoot. Yep, it counts.
He's been accurate tonight. I think the best way for them to succeed is to
Here's Mason, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
all night they've asked him to shoulder the scoring load, and he is not disappointed.
It's George on the wing. To the paint. Dinwiddie with the steal. It's Hardaway with the drive. Mason. Good. That's another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Here's George. Terry grabs the board. Terry's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Driving in. Connects again.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Paul George does a great job changing speeds right there, and that's a huge part of his athleticism. Takes it strong to the cup, and just daring a defender to come at him.
At the line for 2.
And the first one drops. And George drops them both.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Pass to Mason. Shoots over Zubac. Mason misses.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
And here is Powell. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And so George will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Kicks it to Powell. Second shot opportunity.
2 minutes remaining in the third
Here's
quarter.
Dedmon.
2 minutes.
No good, not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Dallas has gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes.
Hardaway Jr. with a show of strength, who got to the inside there and then converted through the contact.
At the line for the
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Dallas?
Shooting
We've seen them
one.
make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
That free throw good from Hardaway.
Now, Tim Hardaway Jr. has some nights where it just looks effortless for him to get out and get 20 points. It's nice when he rebounds and passes in those games as well, showing complete game.
Powell against Doncic. Powell down low. Here's Zubac over Mason. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
Clearly a foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. The free throw drops for Zubac.
Ivica Zubac taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Zubac.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Here's Preston. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Terry's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
To the wing right side. Lays it up off the glass. He has 6.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Here's Mason, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
Pass to Powell. .26 seconds left in the third. Fires the 3. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Dallas has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Here's Mason. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. 69 points for Jay.
And you gotta respect Luka's passing skills. Just a multi-talented player who is all about sharing the basketball.
Powell for 3, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Mavericks ahead, running away with it. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to.
Checking in
Mavericks will go for a different look here. Now George on the court for the Mavericks. We've got Hardaway. Mason is out there with Evan Fournier. Then there's Burke, and it's Wright in at the center position. No good from Zubac. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Mason. Great that time from Leonard. The Clippers shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. It's Powell on the wing, guarded by Wright. Powell, the pass to Zubac. Clock at 6. Three-pointer. That one doesn't go. Now the Mavericks take it the other way.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Mason. Powell kicks to George. Outside Leonard. They could use a bucket. It's rebounded by Dallas. Now here's Burke. Here's Mason. Another bucket. Wow. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Powell, the pass to Leonard. And then Leonard with the dunk.
Well, what a game by Leonard, but you wouldn't know it by the way he's reacting out there. Just stone-faced, but getting the job done.
Shots good from Mason.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the game. Leonard attacking, puts it up from 12. Again, Leonard missing. And it's Mason with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Hardaway dishes to Mason. Back to Hardaway. Dallas moving the ball around. Mason misses.
And his performance today, guys, is really a thing of beauty. A triple-double for him today.
The rebound by Mason. The Mavericks shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Mavericks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And counting tonight's game on the season, they'll now have won 57 games this year.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series. And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Jay.
Not sure what else the coaching staff could ask for. He contributed in every facet of the game tonight, racking up a triple-double.
Leonard, the pass to Preston. Off on the layup.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
Well, he's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
Pass to Coffey. Here's Tice. There's another block. You've got to have a better effort against him.
Sending back everything.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Mason, and another one falls.
We're bearing witness to one of the great scoring seasons of all time.
Greg, he's delivering night in and night out. Great games and nearing third all-time for scoring in a season. McGee, the pass to Preston.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
8 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Inside. Here's Mason. That one falls coming off Burke's feet.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. A resounding victory for them. And, Greg, in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.